What's going on, guys, and welcome to Miami for the very first time. Now, I know it took a full month to be able to get up here, but we finally made it to the show, and honestly, for the Marlins, it couldn't have happened at a better time. They're currently sitting at 10-18, so struggling a little bit in the early part of the season, but bringing us up to be one of the starters and also potentially have an impact in the box, I think could really turn this organization around. Hopefully, by the end of the season, we can be competing for at least a wild card spot, but again, a lot of things need to happen, and happen well, for that to end up happening. Now, this is going to be a shorter video because our start is on Thursday, so we're only going to have 3 games in this video, and I'm sure after that 3-hour video of getting up to the majors, some of you guys are pretty happy about that, so you're welcome. And sorry about that being a really long video. That was the best I could edit it down, but don't worry. We're going back to the normal format going forward, and hopefully we can end up having 3 big wins in this one where we can pick up our first major league victory on the mound. But we got this first game against the Mets. Obviously, we got game 3 against them, but hopefully we can end up starting this series off on a good note and get some momentum for our start in the 3rd game. And honestly, the fact that we get our first start at home, I think is really awesome too. I'm glad we're doing it at home and not on the road. Ooh, that is going to be a broken bat, and it's definitely not the way you want to start off your career at the show, am I right? Great way to start there, but we could potentially do something right here is we're going to get this. And I think we're going to hit him at 3rd. Let's get him out over there. That guy's going to end up scoring. But we do end up picking up the out at 3rd. I forgot that I didn't put any of the plays in the field when we were at first base in the video. I actually kind of like the things that we have to do as first baseman. Very similar to what we had at 3rd. But being able to turn double plays very often is actually really awesome. As that is a great curveball by Bobby. And now we're going to have to beware of something like that again. So we can get something to hit, though. We have not gotten our first major league hit yet. Man, that is a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. A lot better than the 90 to 95 we were seeing in AAA. And we end up striking out. Go figure. Yeah, a lot of this still happened in AAA. It's just that I cut it out of that video. That's a nice little hit down the line, but I bet that ends up being caught. It is 0 for 3. Well, let's see what we can do here to end up getting a good play at first base. We haven't done anything in the box, so to be able to do something at first would be really nice. As we're going to pick this one up. I wonder. No, I think we're going to get him at 3rd again. He is going to end up scoring. But again, we end up ending the inning. But now it's time to start an inning. Because we're up 5-4 right now in the 4th. No one on with 1 out. And it'd be really nice to pick up a base hit as, hey, at least we make contact this time. But here's a potential opportunity for a double play right here. Let's see if we can pick this up. As we're going to have to get back to the base. Oh, no. Never mind, that's an error by the second baseman. And even though we go 0 for 4 in that game, we still end up winning 5-4. Maybe our presence is what's giving us, I don't know, the opportunities to win. I don't know, but we need to pick up a hit in the next one for sure. Okay, so I really don't like this journalist being sarcastic with me. Congratulations on this historic Major League debut. We went 0 for 4. Are you out of your mind? There we are. Back in the 3-hole. I don't know why we got moved up to that point. Then again, looking at the rest of our lineup, I guess it kind of makes sense. And hey, we got a guy on first to start this off. Maybe we can actually get a good base hit right here. That's a nice slider. I thought that was actually going to be his sinker, but nope. Great pitch right there. And look at that. We're only 4 games back right now. I know it's the beginning of the season, but still. Dang, that sinker is nice. Okay. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit here against Major League pitching, but we'll improve eventually. Just not on that slider right there. But at least it's 2-2, so we're doing okay. It's like a brand new game here in the 4th as we end up leading that sinker up and in. Let's go. I had an account. It's the first time in the majors I think that's ended up happening. So let's end up taking advantage of that right here. We should have left that one too. I thought he was going to have to bring something a little closer. But again, we're facing better pitching. They're going to have better strategies going into these at-bats. And yeah, there we go. We leave that sinker down. He knows that we like to swing at things out of the zone. So, again, I know he's trying to get us to chase. But we're not going to do that. We're going to end up swinging at that one. And that one's going to be a pop out to second base. We need to hit one hard for once. And we're going to have to do that here. Because now we're down 4-2 in the 6th. And we need to spark something right here with only 1 out. We leave that slider up. Very high right there. So he's got to bring something close to the zone again. He went out of the zone last time on 1-0, but not today. Oh, hold on. He struggles over there with it, but we're still out. God, we need to up that speed. All right. Still over in the 8th with 2 outs, and we're down by 1. That is a nice sweeper. What? Oh, that's his primary pitch. So maybe we should have looked for that first, am I right? It's all right, though. Lefty versus righty. Oh, nice sweeper again. Early on that. I'm really worried that he ends up bringing like a sinker or a cutter right here, especially since those come a little bit harder. But let's still wait back and just make sure that we at least foul those off. As we waited back, but still not quite enough. We were on that one that time, but again, we just need to wait a little bit longer. And it's just been 3 straight sweepers. Let's see if he comes back with it too. He does not. He goes with that sinker. And God, we still haven't gotten a hit yet. To be fair, though, even when we started in AA, when we got moved up to AAA, to start the season in AAA last year, we kind of struggled a little bit, so it makes a little sense that we are here. We lose 6-5, but we need to find a way to just get a base hit somehow and not have 2 strikeouts again. At this point, I wouldn't blame them if they considered moving us down. But let's go. This is where we really thrive. That is on the mound. Let's hope that we can end up having a really good game here, and let's see if we can pick up our first Major League victory. So let's see how we stack up against Major League hitting now. Obviously, we struggle against the pitching, but can we find a way to be better on the mound? As that should have dropped in for a strike. Obviously did not. That one gets called the strike, though, which is a little strange. Let's go change up down and out here. Oh, that does not look good. 2-1 count to start here. You can tell we're a little bit nervous, but we'll figure it out as we go along, as that is ending up to be a ground out to second base as we pick up the out. Great way to start. Now let's see if we can do that against Mauricio, too. I know we saw him down in the minors for a little bit. Good to see him up here at the Major League level now. But we do want to get him out here. That's going to be the main thing, as we do with the ground out to shortstop. And we end up getting him. No strikeout yet, but hey, at least we're handling these guys well. But now we're facing Juan Soto, who's only hitting .230 this season. That bodes well for us. But again, still a very dangerous hitter at the plate, as that is a nice one, but he ropes that one into center field. And that's our first base hit of the game and of our career in the Major League level. That's all right. Now we got to face Lindor with a guy on first. Good news, though, is the fact that obviously we have 2 outs, which is great for us, especially if he's just going to look at that right there. Let's go split. We haven't thrown that yet. And obviously we see why. That ends up being foul. Let's see if we can actually get him with the up and in fastball. Finish him. Oh, he had the pitch. But at the very least, if he would get there, that would be a pop out and we get out of the inning. So we got through our first Major League inning pretty well, but can we do it with our first at bat in this game? Of course we check swinged at that. That's bad. We're late on it too, which is even worse. That makes it look even worse. Just a little early on the fastball? Do we really have to wait back more? I don't feel like that makes much sense. Don't really adjust much right here. Just make sure you see the ball out of the hand. And we end up fouling up the fastball. Obviously a little late on that because we got to be ready for an off speed. We don't want to look extremely silly on a pitch. Granted, I feel like that's going to happen on 0-2. As we do, we swing at the fastball up and we are out. You know what? All it's going to be is just repetition, repetition, repetition. We'll end up getting it soon as he ends up hitting that foul. I'm hoping we'll end up getting that hit in this game, but if not, well, that's life in the big city, and we'll just, I don't know. We'll find a way to improve. Maybe I'll play a couple of, Oh, how do you not call that strike 3? That is horrible. Maybe I'll play a couple exhibition games before I actually hop into Road to the Show next time, just so I can have a couple of bats under my belt. As, Jesus, I don't know what the hell that was. Let's go fastball up and in. We need to pick up a strikeout here. We've yet to do that today, and we're still not going to get it. No, let it go out of play. Let it go out of play, Ryan. You son of a bitch. I wanted that out, or I wanted the strikeout. That's all right. You know what? It's the first out of the inning, and at least we do not have a base runner. We get that circle change in. I think we're going to go fastball up, and then we go split down and out. Or we hit the batter, and he ends up getting a free base. I love another rookie's ball. Oh, God, that's not good. That's a little worrisome. So let's record an out without throwing a pitch outside the strike zone. We can do that. I was going to laugh if that was going to be ball one. But no, we get that in the zone. That's great to see. So even go split, induce a ground ball, as that is going to be the double play. Boom. Get him. Let's go. Rookie's balling out, huh? Yeah, he just balled into a double play right there, and we get out of the second. Again, we have yet to pick up a strikeout, though, but it was nice to really get that double play, as we end up picking up the strike on the circle change. Yeah, I think we're going to have to start, now that we're at an overall that's pretty damn good, and now that we're up in the major league level and we don't have to worry about moving up, now I think we start to use those skill points to up our pitches, like the break, the accuracy, or the control, the velocity and stuff like that. So I think that's what we're going to end up using our skill points for going forward. That is actually a nice circle change there. We were hoping for the swing on that, but we did not get it. And he's not even going to check down. Salvi, come on, man, you're better than that. Yeah, we have Salvador Perez as our catcher, and we end up walking the first batter of the inning. It's not good. But we can always get another double play if we can keep the ball in the zone. Come on, 9-hitter. Jeff McNeil. We can find a way to get it. Great pitch. Now we can go strikeout double play. That would be even better. That is a great fastball. I betcha we can get him with the changeup down and out. Nope, that's not out. But we get the strikeout. Thank God McNeil ends up swinging through it, even though he's hitting .343 this season, and we pick up our first major league strikeout. About damn time. We're in the third effing inning, man. Top of the order again, though. Great strike right there. We're looking to get that double play ball, as that looks good. Oh, pick it up. Okay, just throw it to first. Okay, or you can just hold on to it, and that ends up being a single. I would have thought with our fielding we would have been able to field that cleanly, but apparently that was not the case. As here in the third inning with one out, we're already at 33 pitches. It's a nice pitch right there. I think we can actually get him with a fastball up and in. I think so. I think not. Let's go split. Finish him. Damn. Thank God that's a foul ball, though. That could have been really, really bad. I'm going to go change up out. Why not? Yes, sir. End up picking up a big strikeout right there. That is a high leverage strikeout. And now we got two. We don't have to worry about a double play at all. All we got to do is just not allow him to get a base hit, as that is going to be the first run that we give up of our career. Rough. The Juan Soto of all people. Great circle change right there, but damn it, we need to stop the bleeding now. We got 2 outs. Why not? And there it is. Salvi, I want this one. Get the hell out of my way. Let's go. We end up picking up that out, but damn it, we gave up a run. And when we're not picking up any runs ourselves, that's a little sad. We need to find a way to stay in this game, as that is a great slurve right there. Great way to start. Alvarez was a Gold Glove winner in 2025, huh, buddy? Congratulations, man. That's awesome for you. But now we're about to strike you out on 3 pitches right here. If we got that out just a little bit more. Now we jam him up and in. And if he doesn't swing at this, we actually go split down and in. Yeah. Now we go with the split. Again, he is not ready for the down and in. He's looking down and out with the slurve on this one. And we pick him swinging. Or we just get him looking, and that is a beautiful placement of that split right there. I can't believe that. Great strikeout. That's our third of the game now, after not picking up our first one until the third inning. Impressive. Kind of. Not good, because we went 2 innings without getting a strikeout. But that's okay, as that's a great play. But he doesn't have the arm. I feel like our shortstop down in AAA is actually a little better than that. As now we're facing the 7-hitter, Ryan Clifford, who ends up picking up a base hit. Okay. We're okay. Hey, deep breaths right here. Again, it's our Major League debut. We just can't get into a cycle of just, not paying attention when we're on the mound. Because, again, we just can't let the wheels fall off. That's the main thing. That is my God, that is the greatest split I've ever seen in my life. That's an exaggeration, but that was pretty damn good. As boom, we pick up a big strikeout on Gilbert. And we only need one more out to get out of this one. Let's go. We don't want to give up any runs, as that's going to be a ground out to the third baseman, baby. Let's go. And we get out of the fourth inning. Now let's get some runs. Oh, look at that. We got one. And now we're at bat with no one on, but no outs. So let's lead off, and let's get a really great rally going right here, because if we can pick up a couple, we get that cushion when we're on the mound, we can pitch a little more freely. You know what I mean? You don't have to be as worried. Oof, why are we late on that fastball? Darn it. It's a great pitch, though. Great pitch, but come on, we need to see that a little better. Great cut on that one. I saw fastball, and yeah, we were too early on that. Weren't anywhere close to where the pitch was either, so not like we would have hit it. And we swing a slider out. We suck. But again, all it's going to be is just taking more at-bats, taking more cuts, and practicing that a little bit. But let's go. We got the top of the order again. Let's see if we can go 1, 2, 3. As not the greatest pitch right there, but still. On a 1 or 0-1 count, I don't mind hitting that. As we get that split. And honestly, I think we go down and out with the changeup. Get him chasing. Uh-oh. I'm surprised he didn't swing at that. Let's go slurve. Goofy swing. He's late on that one. Let's go fastball up. Hit that zone. Boom, that's it. Picking up that up and in. And yeah, all those jitters that we had at the beginning of the game, long gone now, baby. Long gone. Huh? Okay. We're not going to call that a strike. That's fair. As long as you end up calling that that fastball up and in on that last batter a strike, I'm okay with that. We pick up the ground out to second base, and Mauricio goes down. Well, Soto has been great against us today. He's 2 for 2. Obviously drove in the run that we ended up giving up. That's okay. Oh, don't you dare do that Soto shuffle on me, I swear. Don't make me go up and in with the fastball. All right, there we go. 2-1 count now. Let's see what we can do to get him swinging on a split down and in. Nope. We get him just jumping out of the box, thinking that we're going to hit him. He's looking fastball. We go change. And you see, just misses that. Now we go split in the zone. Pick it up. I kind of want to go fastball, but I'm actually going to go slurve. I trust it. And maybe I shouldn't have. It's alright. It's with 2 outs, though. It's with 2 outs. We just need to pick this up against Lindor. As there we go. Very next pitch, we get the ground out to first. Question is, do we go out for the 6th? The answer to that is yes. So let's see if we can get through 6, get a quality start in here, and let's see maybe in the bottom of the 6th that our offense can pick something up. And hopefully we can get to bat again, where we can potentially make a difference for the first time in the major leagues. As we end up getting the ground out to first. Great way to start the inning. And we're at 70 pitches. Honestly, if we can get out of this by 80, again, I'm going to be pretty happy with that. If we can actually pick up one more strikeout in this one too, that would be awesome, as that slurve is just a little low. Jam him up and in with the fastball this time. Uh-oh. Okay, happy about that. Split down and out. Pick up the strikeout. Get him out of here. That was about to hit the zone too, you know? Okay, let's go slurve down in the zone. Get him chasing. That won't get him chasing. Let's go change. How about that? We haven't thrown that in a little bit. Alright, he's just fouling everything off at this point. Go up and in with the fastball one more time. Wow. I think we're going to go slurve. Get this in the zone, though. That's going to be the important thing. Wow, as that gets through the infield. A long at bat, and we end up losing it. Don't take us out, coach. Oh, come on. You had to leave us in. We could have picked that up for sure. I was hoping for a double play, but 5 1/3. Man, we're not going to pick up a win. We just need to make sure we don't get a loss. And thankfully, we are in line for the no decision. But now we got a guy in first with no outs. And come on, let's get ourselves a win for the team. We end up fouling off that fastball. They're giving us fastballs. We're just not tracking them well. McGill has actually been throwing pretty damn well in this game. And there we go. We pick up a hit. I think that's going to be caught, though. But at least we actually make solid contact this time. But truly, who gives a shit about contact if you're not getting the base hit? Especially the guy on first. We didn't score. But now we got 2 outs. Will you just wait the back? Will you just be patient for once? Think about how many home runs we had in that AAA video. Why are we not picking up anything as we end up rounding out to end the 8th inning? Worst part is we end up losing the game. Obviously, we didn't pick up a loss, so we're still 0-0 in the major leagues, but I was really hoping for a better outcome in that one, and we still didn't get a base hit. 0 for 12 in the majors? Ridiculous. But 6 hits and 5 1/3 with 2 walks. We need to clean that up. 1 earned, though, and 5 strikeouts. Things that we'll end up cleaning up, but again, it's our first start in the major leagues. We're going to get better. We just need to really improve those pitches. Obviously, improving our contact and everything is really important, too. But still, again, the pitches are where we're really going to focus right now, because that's, again, where I think that we're going to be most beneficial for this team in terms of, you know, what we bring to the table. Because we're going to be fine in the box, don't get me wrong. We just, it could be better. You know, I feel like we're really going to contribute more on the mound, and I think that's what we need to up right here. And we have 26 points, which means we can up the fastball, the circle change, and then one of the other 2 pitches as well, because that's going to be 19. That's going to be 26. Actually, okay, so we know we're going to up the fastball. That's a given. Let's be honest. And then, honestly, we really do need to work on that slurve a little bit more. We need to work on that control of the split. Even though we had it in that game, just wasn't incredible. This will actually up the break of that, too. And honestly, I think it is going to be the splitter. So we're going to go with those. Obviously, that's not going to do anything to improve our overall, but I think once we get into our next start, we're going to see a little bit of the difference in, obviously, a little bit of the velocity and the control in the fastball. That you're going to see a little bit more break in the slurve, and the split is going to be a little more accurate. And I think we're going to really be able to pinpoint that a little bit more and be able to pick up some more strikeouts late in the counts. But, again, not the greatest debut. Didn't pick up a win. Still haven't had a hit. We're 0 for 12 right now. But again, we're going to eventually get better. We're going to improve some things, and we're going to start to really catch up to this major league pitching. It's going to be a little bit of an adjustment, but we'll get there eventually. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.